Hello and welcome to my channel. Well, I thought I would update you on Buddy's EDC for today, the Terävä Skrama 80. Now they make a 200, which is this one just a little bit longer, and it has a little hole in the blade where you can, I guess, hang it from a nail or something like that. But Terävä means sharp in Finnish, and Skrama means like scram, so sharp scram, sharp like scram. Get out of here. And it is true, it is sharp. Now, the main reason I wanted to talk about this is it's like the difference between this one and the 200. What's the difference? Well, the length and the size and the weight and everything. I mean, it's pretty simple. The difference between 80, and 200. That's what the difference is. But there's more than that to it, and that is it's the concept behind small things. Sometimes small things get a lot done. That yeah, I'm not saying we don't need large knives or large stuff. This is why we have choice and variety. But just like this little thrower here, the Workhorse TS12, you would look at it and say, "Oh, that's tiny. It has a AA size battery in it. It doesn't take a AA, but it has a AA size battery in it." And you would think, "Wow, that's not going to be able to stay on very long and stuff like that." It depends on how much light you're using and what you're using it for. But the advantage of this is it will get out there and throw pretty far out, and yet not take up a lot of weight. So when I look at these things, when I look at these small items like this one and this is the iLight upgraded rechargeable iMini 2. I have this clipped on a belt loop. I have this one sitting on a belt loop on top and this one below. I'll include a picture of it. But what I have with that combination is, with this one, because it's got a magnetic base, all I have to do is pull forward and I've got light. And since it's on a belt loop, it's hanging down. So if you want to illuminate the path in front of you, but not shine everywhere else, you just pull down on this. And when you're ready to stop shining, you let go. With it being this small, you can place it in your mouth if you need to. Like some of these bigger flashlights, you try to put a big old flashlight in your mouth, and there's an upper limit, where you can shine with like that. It has a magnetic base. Now the only disadvantage is once you pull this out, it won't go off unless you depress this button here. And I thought about getting a little washer. This is kind of like a little firing pin in here. A little metal protruding thing, and with the magnet pulling down on the base from here and a little protrusion, you can depress this with a ballpoint pen and get the light to turn off. You would then be able to have an on-off switch with it when it's away from its base, and it could be bigger. It could be bigger than this, so it wouldn't fit in there. Just so you still have that on-off capability, you would have to pull that off. But anyway, that's just something to mess around with. That's just an idea. But this is very useful with this setup like this. I just find it extremely useful. And then this little flashlight. Like I said, I've got a 21-700 flashlight that'll reach out there, and light up stuff. That's good if you're out, with dogs hunting something, and at night, and you got to spotlight everything. But a lot of times I'm just out on a balcony and I want to see what is that shadow over there that's not, because the whole courtyard's lit up at night, and it's not as bright as daylight. There's still shadows and stuff, but a lot of times this is all I need, just a little flashlight, And the advantage to this is it doesn't weigh much, and I have near and far distance type of illumination. Same way with knives. This is another one made by Terävä. The Java Puko or something like that. But anyways, they make different sizes. This is the intermediate size. They make a longer one. I'm not sure if they make a smaller one. But with the small knife, it's not super small like this, you know. I mean, those that don't have the centimeter land, it's basically like a little over a 3-inch cutting edge, like 3 1/8. So it's not bad. And a lot of times that's all you need. I mean, you don't get as much fatigue because you've got a small blade in your hand. This is like rubber, kind of over molded, but a hard rubber, not like a, soft spongy type. It even has these little knurlings up here, if you wanted to put your hand up here, but this back of the spine is really good for that. And yeah, it's just a handy little, like it said, sharp. It's a sharp little knife, and just loves to eat away at wood. And it'll cut paper too. This is like cardboard stock, but it's got a little bit of a duller place there because I just mess around with fat wood. But still, I mean, it'll do anything you need, your small chores and stuff. It has that little upswept, belly to it and everything. Pretty good sheath. Now, when you get the bigger one, it's going to have a dangler loop on it and everything else like that, or if you get the bigger one. And these come from Finland, from Beurastaka Coletta or something like that. I'll show a picture of it. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know, give you a little update on this one that I find this guy useful. I leave it sitting out. There's a fixed blade sitting out on a table. A lot of times it opens packages. And, that's where pretty much what you use a knife for most time, is opening packages of other knives. So there you go. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.